Hey, and welcome to another edition of BB News. And tomorrow is Chelsea's cup final against Arsenal. So welcome to the match preview of Arsenal versus Chelsea. So this is how low we've got this season, guys. This is the low point. We've officially become Arsenal, and the old Arsenal and the old Tottenham, because Chelsea fans, the only thing we've got to hope for this season, our only highlight of the season would be if we can stop Arsenal from winning the league. This is our cup final. Can you believe that? This is our cup final. Trying to stop Arsenal. But it is what it is, folks. Yeah, because this season, if this season could end today, I'd take it, because this is the worst season I've had supporting Chelsea for many, many years. I've had some bad seasons supporting Chelsea. I'm not going to say this is the worst season ever, like some people have, because I've had some horrid seasons supporting Chelsea. But this is this bypasses the year that Jose Mourinho finished 10th for me. But it doesn't bypass the relegations that I've seen us suffer, because those were horrible seasons. And we're not getting relegated, so that's the good thing. But a lot can be forgiven if these players turn up tomorrow against Arsenal and put the final nail in the coffin and stop them from, Man City look like they're going to be winning the league. But as we saw yesterday with Manchester City against Fulham, it's not a foregone conclusion, because as we approach the finishing line, strange things can happen, and we've seen it before. Remember under Conte's season when we got beat 1-0 by Crystal Palace against all odds at Stamford Bridge. So Fulham gave Manchester City a tough game yesterday, and it was 2-1. It's a really close game, and you're going to get really close games between now and the end of the season. But Manchester City have been there, Arsenal haven't, so that's why they've got the edge. But the thing is, if we beat them, I think we can truly say, you know what, I can't see them coming back from there. So this is how terrible the season has gone. But if you remember last season, Arsenal finished, where did Arsenal finish last season, say, Elijah? Fifth, and that was because they had no Europe. I did ask Elijah to come on, but he said he didn't want it because his hair or something. Or maybe he's too scared. He's maybe too scared to come on because he thinks Arsenal are going to lose. So anyway, the tables have turned. Arsenal have gone that way, and we have gone. We've dropped dramatically, or drastically, should I say? And the only thing we can take from where we've bettered Arsenal this season is that we've conceded less goals than them, strangely enough. We have conceded the third least amount of goals in the league this season. Yes, you heard it. Third least amount. Only Newcastle and Manchester City have conceded less than us. Arsenal have conceded 38, I believe. We've only conceded 35. But this is where our issues are. Forget all this thing about managerial changes, personnel, etc., whatever. We just don't know where the back of the net is. And a lot of people always are blaming, keep blaming Potter. As I said, he had a difficult time. I want to keep saying I'm an Potter, apologies. But there were a lot of other things apart from his managerial skills that were factors in us not doing well this season. And we've seen it under Frank as well, and we did see it to some extent in the first 6 games that we had under Tuchel, in that we failed to score goals. A lot of people say, okay, under Tuchel we scored 2 twice, but if I remember going back to the game against Tottenham, I know that one of the goals was from a set play, Koulibaly. I can't remember who scored the second goal actually, or how that goal went. Was it Reece? Elijah knows more than me. Reece James, was that a set play, or was it from open play? Yeah, so Reece James, I can't remember. And then when we played against West Ham, again, I need to look at how those goals were scored again, also. But we've had trouble scoring goals all season, and that's what's let us down. And so if we look at draw parallels between us and Arsenal. Right, we've scored 30 goals. I keep saying 30 goals in 31 games or 32 games. We scored less. Oh, how could that happen? How could that happen? It's embarrassing. So in contrast to that, Arsenal have scored 78 goals this season. That's double plus 18. See, and there the problem lies, guys. Erling Haaland scored another goal yesterday. So in our battle between Erling Haaland and Chelsea for the Golden Boot, Erling Haaland's on 34 goals. We're on 30. And looking at that, watching Chelsea this season, it must be a hard watch because it must be boring for everyone. Because when you think we've conceded 35 and we've scored 30, so when you look at it, Arsenal have scored. We've seen more goals for Arsenal in 78 than you have seen combined in Chelsea matches. So you scored 65 goals combined in all Chelsea matches. So Arsenal have actually scored more goals than us, and the opposition combined when Chelsea play against, other teams. So, 0-0s, 1-0, 1-0, 0-0s, 2-0, 1-0. Is that entertainment, guys? Hats off to all those match-going fans, because this season, they do need a refund, don't they? Anyone who's got a season ticket this season, they do need a refund because this was dire. Americans come, they like entertainment. What was Todd Bowley and Egg Barley be thinking? When you think, they go to a basketball match, they were seen that sighted at a basketball match the other day. Can you imagine there was a basketball match and it was only 8-8 in a basketball match? No one was getting baskets, they kept missing. That's what it's like watching Chelsea at the moment. Or going to a baseball. I know baseball can be tight games as well. Or an American football match and the score finishes 3-0 all the time or something like that. It's not a good watch. I don't know. I don't give us much hope against Arsenal. Okay, they've been going through a bad patch at the moment, but how could I give us hope if we don't have to score goals? The only hope I got is that we can hold them out for a 0-0, maybe. But as I said, they scored 78 goals, so they're good at. They're just Man City have scored 84, they've scored 78, so they know where the back of the net is. So I can't see anything other than an Arsenal win. So what, four games without a win now, is it? 4 games without a win, but Chelsea are in town, so Charity FC are in town, so Arsenal are going to get back to winning ways to rebuild their confidence. I'm hoping, cling on to that hope that we can surprise them, but you never know. Remember the last time that we were really bad, when we finished 10th under Jose Mourinho, a certain other team from North London were fighting for the title against Leicester. That team was Tottenham, and Tottenham were 2-0 up at one stage in the Battle of the Bridge. And then what happened? Although we had a bad season, we came back from 2-0 to draw the game 2-2. And we finally put the nail in the coffin of one North London side. Can we put the nail in the coffin of another North London side? But the only difference is that time we had a certain guy called Eden Hazard and Diego Costa, with 2 players here who were capable of scoring goals against the odds. But who are we going to call on now? Who are we looking at to score our goals? Kai Havertz? Not sure. Raheem Sterling? No. None of our midfield guys score goals. But so who's going to be our Diego Costa? Who's going to be our Eden Hazard tomorrow? Somebody's got to stand up. I don't know who's that going to be. But Arsenal have to win. So the only thing is, the lights have gone out. So the lights don't go out on Chelsea. So Arsenal have to win. So the only thing I'm hoping is, obviously they're going to have to come at us. So that may give us opportunities to exploit behind. So please, Frank, play someone like Mikhailo Modric in this game. We don't want to be having 8 defenders like we did against Brentford. So, and the other thing, talking about Brentford, and it just reminded me, one last thing before I go. Crystal Palace won yesterday. So Chelsea now are West Ham are the only ones who are keeping us from being the worst team in London. So Crystal Palace, we had 27 points when Roy Hodgson took over. They were on 27 points. And we were still on our 39 points. We're still stuck on our 39 points. And Crystal Palace have overtaken us. Are we going to get out of this 39 points? Is this 39 points? Is that going to be our abyss this season? Are we stuck in purgatory? Not being able to get away from this 39 points. It's like purgatory for the Chelsea fans at the moment. So, please, Chelsea, please, just give us something to cheer about. Let's just make this our cup final and beat Arsenal. Please, guys, please. So, what do you guys think? Are you hopeful that we're going to win the game today? Or tomorrow, or do you think it's going to be another bad day in the office, no goals, and being humiliated by our North London rivals? Put your comments in the section below. I'm going off to pay my light bill now, guys, so I'll see you on the next video, so take care, bye-bye.